They did really well with this episode. Like the writing in comparison to last episode was cringy. This one, I enjoyed like it had the entertainment factor from Jazz's storyline to Zoe's storyline to Aaron and Luca getting to it and then doing that whole Farmville game thing. I was enjoying myself. So we'll get into Jazz's storyline first because that one was most entertaining to me. Her one, where she was at endurance training, she sees that guy that we saw a couple episodes ago. Back then, I thought he was fine. To this day, I still think he's fine. So from their conversation, we find out he's not gay, he's queer. I feel like queer is just someone that's more fluid, like either way, like whatever floats their boat. I'm not too sure, but that's the understanding I got from the episode. He basically takes her to this location. They're looking out to some view or whatever, having a good time. I'm thinking this guy is so fine. Like everything he's saying, I'm not even listening. I'm just like, wow, like you are so fine. So cool. She's like, oh, I can take you somewhere that you've never been. He's like, oh, try me, bet. So they link up. I think it's at a club, whatever. Like all this talking before that, so smooth. I was thinking, oh my days, I'm about to stand because they look so good together. Why did he show up in a dress? In my mind, it's like it makes sense because queer people, fluid, they wear whatever they want. But that dress was so ugly, bitch. If it was a dress where it was like, okay, it's a brown tone, like it's really going with the outfit, like he looks he looks strong, but also feminine. Like, this dress was just ugly, bitch. Like, I I can date whoever I find attractive, but bitch, if your fashion sense is embarrassing, bitch, mm. If he was wearing like brown, golden tones, da da da, I'm like, yeah, that's my man. He looking good, Like, fuck out of here with that, like what he should be wearing. Like, okay, cause you wearing jeans, you're not better than my man. That dress was hideous, bitch. I even screenshot it so you guys know this isn't homophobia. This is a lack of style. And then we get into Zoe's storyline. She's basically gone to Luca's place, angry, saying, why did you tweet that? Can you delete it? Da 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 da. And he's like, oh, it's because you lack confidence in your design and you don't like confrontation and stuff like that. But like, I was only doing it to defend you because honestly, what she did to you was fucking out of order. And then she's like, nah, still delete it, da 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 da. But when she said that, when Lucas said that to her, saying that you lack confidence in your designs and you think other people like da 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 da, I was thinking, wow, like he really knows her because what the fuck? That was such a good read. But yeah, after Luca deletes the tweet, it goes even more viral. And considering Luca already has a following on social media, that was kind of obvious that it was going to happen. But obviously, Zoe, social media 101, she's never taken a class. She's not very good at, understanding what will happen with the actions that she makes. Like her consequences, she doesn't really understand that. That whole concept to her, nah. That's why she thinks this woman deserves defending because I don't want to look like I'm bashing another black woman. Da, 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 like she's had it hard. Like, babe, this isn't about her being black. This is about her taking accountability and the consequences of her actions. She knew she stole your design. That whole episode, did I hear a single sorry, a single apology for what the fuck she did? This woman is a witch. Then Zoe decides to go on Instagram Live to defend her boss by saying, "Oh yeah, she's a good boss. I'm really glad to have this internship." And to anyone with eyes, it just looks like she's being weak because she hasn't clarified that. Oh yeah, she didn't steal my design or anything like that. It's just a misunderstanding. No, like it's clearly that it supports the claim that she stole your design, but you don't want to go up against her. So people are now disrespecting Zoe online, saying that da, 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 you're weak, you're this, you're that, you slept with Joey Badass, that's why you lost your job, stuff like that. And I'm thinking, rah, that is crazy. But the maddest comment, when Rochelle commented, she stole my man. As you should. As you should, bestie, because she did. She doesn't deserve your kindness. Honestly, I say this every time we talk about Rochelle. Zoe is lucky Rochelle doesn't have hands because, bitch, I do. And oh my gosh, like, I know Zoe is not the smartest cookie, but this episode I just confirmed that we're dealing with a fucking dumbass. Like your boss has straight on admitted to you that she cannot fire you because it will add to the controversy. But if you stay, it will be uncomfortable for you in the office. I don't give a fuck about uncomfortability, babe. I am graduating by force by fire. Her boss successfully manipulates her into quitting because she's doing this whole, oh, what would Zoe do? Like, tell me, Zoe, what would you do if you were in this situation where you can't fire your employee, but your employee is gonna be uncomfortable? What would you do? And then Zoe quits, and then she realizes after she's quit, and then she comes back and she's like, "Oh, you manipulated me, da da da." And the boss is like, "Oh, we had an agreement." And I'm thinking, bro, fuck the agreement. I think this was verbal. I don't even think that she signed any papers to be like, "Oh yeah, I definitely quit" and stuff. So if no papers have been signed, babe, just just lie through your fucking teeth. Saying that, oh yeah, I quit, those verbal agreements, that is not stone. That is not stone, that is not iron, that is not steel. So therefore, lie your way back into the job. Just be like, fam, like, I never quit. She's lying. She's saying it because she didn't, like, she doesn't want to look bad for firing me. Like, bruv, let's manipulate back. Like, let's be terrible people too. But yeah, Zoe leaves with her jacket and no internship. Honestly, I hope she figures it out. Like maybe Joey Badass can give her an internship or something like that. Because I don't want her dropping out. I don't want her repeating the year, doing all of that. I just want everyone to graduate, finish. Let's wrap it up, guys. Oh, also we had a confrontation between Aaron and Luca. Aaron's talking about stay out of my girl's business, like don't be tweeting about her, stuff like that. Luca's like, well, if you were doing your job and defending your girl how you should, maybe I wouldn't have to. Because honestly, what that designer did was trifling, and she disrespected Zoe. If anyone was to stand up and speak up for her, it should have been you. Oh, I was thinking, wow, like, Luca is fine. Like, if to have a man defend me like that, let's go on a date. Let's figure things out. Like, I know we broke up or whatever, but like I'll be teetering. Zoe wasn't happy about that. She was talking about, oh, I don't need anyone to defend me. Like, why are you guys always like being so protective of me and stuff like that? And I'm thinking, babe, you barely stand up for yourself. Like, your friends clearly feel like they have to defend you because you lack that capability. Oh yeah, my favorite dialogue throughout the whole episode was when they were playing that farm game. It just reminded me of like back in Farmville, Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon. Oh my gosh, like all them games where you just had to grind, plant your plants, moo your cows. Like, nah, man. Different. It's been a minute. But yeah, that's the end of the review. Thanks for listening.